Okay, so we're back in the transport fever thing. I need to turn my volume down. It's at 20% now. Good. Yeah, I'm really sensitive hearing. Like, literally, when I record Transport Fever and need to hear myself, my volume is down at 20%. If that. Like, it might even be 15 sometimes. It just depends really on how I'm feeling. Random fact about me the moment we start. That's fun. Whoa. That's affecting more than I would have liked it to. So yeah, this is cool. This is the electric train. The electro train. The train electrique. This thing. It's sort of going over the carriages, but that's fine. So yeah. Let's have a look at our towns. Biggest town is Exeter. Wow. And the fastest growing town is Harpenden. Oh, look, there's Harpenden. Harpenden is loving it. It's got 30% oof factor in terms of emissions. That's could be doing better. Exeter, let's go over there to our biggest town. There's Cheltenham, Snodland, and Exeter. Jeez, that thing really is growing. Like, Exeter has a skyline going now, and 1960s style residential blocks in 1936, which I can forgive because capacity, am I right? Right, so my plan is Rothbury. Rothbury is my plan, and I think I'm going to do the same approach at Rothbury that I've had for Snodland and Exeter, where the station sort of comes down here. So at Rothbury, I can't remember, is this the western side? Yes, this is the western side of the main line. So at Rothbury, because I don't want to get rid of too much residential, I'm going to get rid of this road and this road, so these two roads and this one. Let me do that now. Okay, I'm going to get rid of a lot, actually. Like, that's a lot. And then I'm going to upgrade this. So this road. Yeah, that's it. Get upgraded to, I was about to say quad tracked. No, quad lane, many, big, that. No, not that. This. No trams for the moment. I think I'm going to not skip trams in Rothbury, but certainly hold fire for a little while. Right. Charts. Population in. No, there it is. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that took a dive. That's not happy with me, but how big is it? It's got 74 residents, 101 shops, and 127 places of work. I'd call that fine. Okay, now. Rail, buildings. Now I want to use the NSE station. You know what, I'm going to use the NSE station because you can just move the building. Underpasses, 320 meters, 8 tracks. 8? Hang on, before I place it. So we have the main line coming in from Exeter. And then there's going to be this line, perhaps. And then there's going to be a line from Ashby. So there's going to be like several lines coming in from Ashby, actually. So there might be 2 or 3 platforms there. Then there's going to be 2 or 3... 6. 6 seems to do the trick in my mind. 6. Now, as I say, similar approach to how I did Exeter. So down we go. Just until we start to see sand forming, because sand is the end of the world. Well, it's not the end of the world, but sand is like riverbeds. So when you see sand, riverbeds. So you know you've hit a water level. Pretty-ish. It's going to be prettier, for certain. Like, really for certain. Configure. Passenger buildings, 1920s, big boy. And then big side flanking buildings because we love that life. We're all about that life here. Ooh, yes. I might have done it a bit close. Configure. Miscellaneous. Ooh, do I do 3 little ones? Like one there, like one over, one over, one over? Or do I... Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do... like that. One more? Go ahead. Then like that. Then like this. The gradual decrease in shelterage. But that looks nice. Oh, look at that. Rothbury Station. It's majestic! And you just see this sort of round boy peeping through the top. Which, is pretty lit. Right. So the centre two are going to be like a straight-in route with the main line. So, building, no, that, good. But then like that button with yes catenary. Now the goal here is rather like Edinburgh Waverley, or is it King's Cross? It might be both of them. To have like 3 tunnels shortly after some massive junctioning. So I'm gonna have the ability to do massive junctioning here. I am way overbuilding this, just so that you're aware. I doubt this will even be enough space, but like, we can dream to fit all of the junctioning. You know what, why don't I just do a few ginormous X junctions? No, that's wrong. That's not how you cross over junction X way. The thing that trains. Okay, I don't even think I can line this up. You know what? I actually will be able to line this up. If I do that and that, or if I just draw a line sort of. Okay, so it's there. So it's about here, I think. That seems to have done something that felt like snappage. So I'm hoping. I can't tell. This is probably a massively bad idea. Probably there. Yep, that's a bad idea. That's not working. Shall I call this episode Delusions of Grandeur? Perhaps. That would be appropriate. Yeah, so I'm just going to... you and you, just to get in like that. You and you to get in like that. You and you to get in like that. Love it. They're all at different distances away from the platform. That's lovely. Right. I'll have to sort that out later. But what we actually have there, actually, rather than tunnels, let's just do viaducting. Like, that sounds like the responsible thing to do. So I'm going to keep this low, like that. And that's our main line. We now need to make a rather cool swing curve, what's it, all the way around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the line out from Exeter straight so that it comes up. Like so. And that way I can make like a set of points pretty much that will bring, so I can cross them and then do maths. If that makes sense. I mean, it's maths, so it probably doesn't, but you know. Maths teachers around the world hate me, but agree. Okay, so we want 132-ish across both sides, or maybe 133? Let's see, that is 133 with 132 on the other, and I went 2 notches. There we go, 133 with 133 on the other side. Didn't even need to do any maths. You know when you just opera sometimes, like when your voice just does the opera thing? I know it's called vibrato, don't judge me. So basically, we did spend a lot more than we perhaps would have if I didn't care so much, but I care so much. And therefore, we're going to do it that way. Look at that, it's 132, 133, 131, maybe all the way around. Beautiful. And there we have our main line extended from Exeter to Rothbury, but Rothbury, as you might be able to see, is not connected up, and I don't think I've left enough space for what I want to do. What I want to do, I'm not sure, because I'm just coming up with this on the fly. Terrain, flatten, yes, good. Big square. Turn it that way. That looks close enough. Oh yeah. I forgot it does that. Flatten from like out here. I forgot it does that. If you adjust the terrain using the terrain tools, it will do that. But if you... Huh? No idea. Let's just load up the buses. The bus, what's it? Do I want to do buses or trams? Buses, trams, buses or trams, buses or trams, buses or trams. I'm gonna do something way overkill like this first. Right, that looks about symmetrical there. No! Oh! Why did I click that? Who knows? I will never know. Okay, passenger, and let's extend it one notch. Ooh. Ooh, never mind. Street access, station entrance. Do I want to do this or that, perhaps? Or that? Or that? Street connection, a two-way street connection. Let's just do that there. Good. Right. Then there are two things we can do, and I want to do both of them because I am crazy. Build you out there. You know that, like, I'm going to end up demolishing this town. Like, you know, just so that we're all aware and comfortable with this. The likelihood that this town gets through this is rapidly approaching nada. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete that and that, build my road, just like that for now. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I guess. You know what, let's do that. Delete that and that. So we have the bridge. Then electric. Forgot about it. Electric trams. Electric trams are why we're here. Then I'm going to put a curviness, and that's going to connect like that, and that connects up like that. There. Good. Now, because the scree is ugly, paint tools. What is it? Grass? It's grass light green that Transport Fever Temperate map uses. Or not Temperate, Tropical. I'm not actually sure what Temperate uses. Oh no, wait, I can just, rather than having to like terrain match, I can just do this. Or not. Well, that should be close enough. So we have this now. We've made a complete mockery of Rothbury. Like, it now has a population of 38. But I mean, it at least it now has like an absolutely amazing tram network. Yep, that has a little bit. Oh, you know what? I am going to delete that road as well. I am reducing Rothbury to what it was in the 1800s. Do you have a right to be angry about that? Well, the Rothburyians probably do, because I'm just sort of compulsory purchase ordering them out of town. It's all in the name of progress, though, so they can't really complain, but at the same time they can. There we go. All of that work, and now Rothbury isn't even big enough for... Like, all of that work to give Rothbury a good transport system, and now it's not even big enough to, like, really warrant it. Progress, people, progress. Right. Ew. Better. This is even better. I mean, it's not, but like... There we go. Now if I can get that like several times over, that would be lovely. And then like another one there. I'm gonna go for like a Liverpool Lime Street sort of approach. Because Liverpool Lime Street is a shining example by which all train stations should be... Nah. Okay, that one just looks sloppy now. It's about there to be parallel. We want it to have 3 legs down, even if there isn't a leg there. Whether or not we actually run trams on all of the roads I am making tram compliant, I have no idea. At the moment, this is needless expenditure, basically for the sole purpose of saying I can afford this. Because I think I can. Really? Ew. That's better. This is probably the exact opposite of what made Exeter so successful. But like, come on, this is gorgeous. Okay, so these are gonna have to extend outwards further. They are not quite parallel, and that is annoying. Okay, now what I'm gonna do here, because no, I'm not done with Rothbury yet. No. Miscellaneous. Passenger side entrance. Bing. Bong. I am going to have pathways with buildings on them. And no trams. Yes. And yes. Actually, you know what? This one can be like straight up a road. It's only going to be a little one, but it's going to be a road. And then along the side of the station, probably a bad idea. But along the side of the station, we can call this one Station Road. Oh, isn't that canon? But this is basically easy way of getting people near the station. Build a side entrance and put roads alongside the station. Oh, and then don't forget to link up your road to the town. There we go. So now Rothbury has all of that going for it, which is lovely. I need a drink. Which is lovely. Oh no, you can see where we drew the line straight on. Twice. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh well. Right. Exeter, configure. No. Exeter, that. Manage. Exeter. And station. Rothbury. Exeter. That's one. Yes. And then Upper Snodland. Exeter. Good. And then we just signal it up properly. Which is, that's planes. Oh no. Geez, this game is starting to chug just a little bit, but it doesn't really matter to me. Like, I don't, okay? I don't understand this sort of, almost like this requirement in the PC community for like, mega frame rate. Like, yeah, it looks awesome, and if you're playing an FPS, it might just be a bit of a benefit for you, but I personally, I don't need it. I can play most games perfectly well at 20 FPS, maybe even 15, depending on the game. But yeah, 15 FPS is perfectly fine. Let's connect Rothbury back up, shall we? Where is it? No, that's boats. It's this one. You just need to click on this button. Ah. Nope. Nope. That one. Nope. That's medium. Oh yeah, because that's a large road. Where? Well, you know, that's a small road. So let's go medium. Yeah. And then small road. There we go. Okay, so Exeter's getting fuel, Rothbury wants fuel. Lovely, we can just take that off the thingy. Off of this fuel network, which I think is doing fine. Let's have a look at our profit drawn here. Right, balance. It's RF construction, but that's because they're really long lines and they don't really even. Which is fine. RF Camelford. To be honest, that's way too much loco for that train. Manage vehicles. Replace with. Let's see what we have in electric. We have the IA47, which is fine. Let's see what we have in diesel. We still only have the little Alco in diesel, but you know what? No, I want to still use electric. So we're going to use the crocodile. I can recolor it when I'm done. Cargo wagons. And then we're just using, what are these? British small goods wagon. I wasn't counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Lovely, and then recolor it to bright yellow. Lovely, so that has reduced the operational costs of that line. Hopefully by enough. Let's see what else we have. Warwick to Sand... Ah, this line. Right, finances. These are constantly running full, but constantly losing money. So I'm going to replace these with something a little bit more nippy. Diesel. Diesel multiple unit, because I don't think it's electrified yet. Not these. We're using these on the Mega Wow train. But these ones... Or this. It does 62 and carries 20. That's a whole lot more powerful though, Jesus. Okay. So I'm going to put 2 on the same train? No, that's not much more capacity. I'm going to put 3 on the same train. Wait, hang on. Okay, that's what was changing. About to say. Harpenden Bay. That's a relatively new route. Okay. And the most profitable end... Oh, it's looking shiny. So... Exeter. It's going to Rothbury, look at that. The wrong way, but it's going to Rothbury nonetheless. Wait, what trains are we even running on this? How old are you? You're 21 years old. Okay. No? No is what I would like to say at that. Always make sure the door is closed. On this train, no one did that. Ooh. Boo-doop. Ooh. And then we have platform canopies. Followed by small doodads. Followed by our big boy doodad. You know, a Network Southeast station from the 1980s. In our game from the 1930s. Because that makes sense, doesn't it? Right, Rothbury. It has the Mega Wow, and it is happy. Good. Exeter? Ooh. It's gone down a bit. Right. Manage all of them. They are gonna get... Trying to think, what would I get them if I was to replace them? Because at the moment we have Super Mega Wow Train, which is our very fast boy, hopefully profitable. Let's check. Where is Super Mega Fast Wow Boy Train? There he is. No! I have different multiple units on there now. It's not it. Not it. There it is. Oh. It's not, but it's running full, which is weird. That's very weird. I'll have to sort that out. Ooh, you know what? Details. Oh, there's the Super Mega. I will replace these. Steam, what is the newest and best? I guess the Black 5. But we also have this, the A4. Or... and these are L2s. They do 75 and are 1300 These are significantly nippier, but they are the same top speed. Okay, that's ruled that out. Thank you. These are slower. Thank you. These are nice. I'm gonna use the modded A4 because screw you. Pathong. Do I have any coaches capable of that? Ugh. I really don't. And they are ugly coaches. Right, never mind. These are fine. $80. That's fine. Should be, at least. Let's go find one. That's not one. That is Leytonstone to Romford. That is Super Mega Yes. Wow, etc. train. That sounds different. That looks like a Black 5 to me. A Black 5 trying its very best to be green. Lovely. Hopefully they are a little bit nicer, or a little bit more profitable, shall we say, than the other ones that we had. They certainly sound nicer. Oh, you can hit the trams. Lovely. Snodland has a growth rate of 160. Exeter has a growth rate of 200. Rothbury of 160. Oh yeah, it's because Exeter has freight. But what we also have available to us is the branch line currently at Pickering. So at Pickering, I'm going to launch an electric train. Wow. Or I'm going to extend even the electric train from Herne Bay out to Rothbury. By train. Check OBS, how long have I been going? 39 minutes. Lovely. Oh, I nearly quit OBS. Ooh. Noob move. Don't say. There you go. Ooh, yes, look at this. Dude. Ooh, loving. Right, now with Folkestone we're going to breeze past the residential. And then we're going to come past the freight network and stop in Ashby. And zip into there. Let's pause that. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Okay, streets, meet the town. Ew. Doink. No. I'll get there eventually. Okay, we want 2 tracks, 240 meet. High speed with catenaries. Medium building? Sure. I'll put it a little ways off from the road. Okay, that could have been better, but you know. Right, let's see, which one of the 2 tracks have I got? I am so prone to this, as you probably know from watching this series. But this stands to be a very, very beautiful railway, going along the coastline-ish of this water pocket. Lovely, I guess. I mean, it could be better, but yeah. We aren't talking about high-speed trains here. We are just talking about normal regional rail. There you go. Boop. Boop. Beep. Doink. Oh no. E. Hopefully. Ooh. Ooh, lovely. And then boop. And bedoop. Similar situation here. That, and then build station. First of all, aim. There looks good. Again, I'm going to have this one a little bit further away from the road. Because what I might have is like a homemade bus station that can be a little bit more compact because we're not using the bus station model, if you will. Right, now we're going to do the same as what we did for joining up the 2 bits of the main line. I'm going to take the track all the way down to there. And from here, I'm gonna make a junction, or I'm gonna... Oh, I'm gonna use this track. Oh, that's clever. I am smart in my brain hole. 75 and 2 76s, 74, 75, 77. Yeah, it's just getting worse now. 75, 75, 77. 75, 76, 76. That's about as close as I'm gonna get. And that should now be a straight shot onto the other track. Lovely. And beautiful. Oh, it's such a lovely straight piece of railway. Mr. Bullard and Mr. Grizzly would be very happy with me. As would Brunel, probably. Actually, no, I'm probably making Brunel wiggle around in his grave. I mean, just look at the state of this track work. Okay, good. Now, what track have I taken out? The wrong one. That's fine. I can just take out the right one. And use it in the same way we did before. Right, so this is not even, you see? It's a nice gradual onset, but it's not even. Angry. Click the right button, which you did the first time. Right, go in like that. Okay, we're there, we're almost there. Okay, what happens if I just snap onto that? 136, 136, 137, 137... You know what, that's fine. And it's a really high speed. That is gorgeous. That is going to facilitate beautiful... Oh! Make some more money, please. That is going to facilitate some beautiful, beautiful. Already the people of Rothbury are enjoying it. They have a target population now of 257 by the time it's finished growing at this level. Which is nice. That is running almost half full. Exeter. Exeter is doing fine. Although, it could do with some public transport. Let's look at towns. Biggest town, Suffolk. Suffolk and Exeter are like, sort of having at each other for biggest town. Southall sometimes has it, sometimes it's Exeter. But, like, this line really having a good day with it. Like, this line is enjoying life more than most people ever could. This line, however, I'm not sure it's having quite as good a time. No, it's not. It really isn't. So what I'm going to do is electrify it and run that little Swiss thing. Which is here and here. Oh no. Yeah, I spent very luxuriously there when I was putting in that railway from Pickering. Yay, we're gonna have little electric trains scampering up the hill. That's gonna be lovely. There's just something nice about electric trains, okay? They're little and they're powerful and they're nice and they're pretty. This isn't even the most expensive part of the upgrade. This is just make it so that the Swiss train will work. The next part of the upgrade is make it so that the Swiss train will go at make it so the Swiss train will go at full pelt, which is 78 miles an hour, which means it's just out of range of conventional railway. Okay, I want to see what's causing our financial meltdown here. It is investment. We are making profit. As you can see, we have room for about 10 million investment a year, maybe 15 million. So yeah. Right now. Yeah, see? The high-speed upgrades are where it gets really expensive. So let's start by doing bits that really don't need to be high-speeded. Oh, it might have just been because it was at a station. But yeah, we have entered the difficulty again that we were experiencing in the 1800s because I overspent. That's fun. That's very fun. Yeah. But okay, when you zoom out like that, it suddenly becomes cheap. And now it's expensive. Can someone explain to me these prices? Okay, let's have a look. Profitron. Cheltenham Corby is making tons of money. Now that we are able to carry 1 million people. Well, 750,000. Right, yeah, we have entered financial oofies. So I am going to finish it there while we are in oofies. And, See, we can't even go ride on our new railway line. Like, we can't even have a look at the scenery and stuff. And the gorgeous approach now to, what's it called? Rothbury. Speaking of, how are you doing? Growing, good. But hopefully, when money decides it wants to show itself in something a bit more secure than it currently is, we will get, probably next episode, trains running into Rothbury from this direction. Ooh, hello. Oh yeah. Herne Bay is actually like a branch line off of this. So we could do Harpenden to Rothbury. Or even Leytonstone to Rothbury. I think that was the plan. Leytonstone to Rothbury. And then people from Harpenden can either take the main line, like go via Andover, or they can go via Wednesbury and change it either, or change it Kidderminster, Kingsbridge, like change it one of these two. But yeah. How fast is our train? That train is capable of 60 miles an hour. So, yeah. That train will not be making use of the fancy track. But, oh shoot, we've transported more goods than we have people. That's nice. Let's have a look at our headquarters. We have a company score of 41. Let's head to Warwick, our company base, and try to find our thing. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's still this period mansion. Ah, yes. Oh, look at that. It's making profit now. That's happy. This one isn't quite feeling the love yet. That's fine. So, yeah. Network is in somewhat financial oofies. But I think time is all we really need to sort those oofies out. So yeah, time we will give it. In fact, no, there's the oofies. We're done. We have sorted out the oofies. So, now the oofies are sorted out, I will see you later. Bye bye.